That's why I had to wheel back the verses. I know he said something. Yeah, what's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. This time we actually have an instant reaction, about as instant as it gets, like sitting at the premiere screen instant. And please spare me in advance if I missed anything in the annotations. It's harder for me to catch certain bars if I'm not editing it while having the lyrics up, and because this is an instant reaction, chances are the lyrics aren't going to be available while I'm editing this one, so I'm letting you know in advance. Teeway is one of my favorite artists, and this one I have some really high expectations for. I heard the preview, it sounded really dope. The instrumental, it felt a little bit different from what I'm used to from Teeway, but I was like, you know what, different is always good for some artists to get some experimentation in there. So I really want to check this one out. I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
Fifth king, he was on big hits, bust up fifth, but the fifth was his trip. Now I feel like Zach and Cody when I come home, I wanna go lift it. This a all new life in a bando kitchen, liquid turned to biscuit. 6 gave me F, I really was German swerving, I know they witness. Then I'm on a back road, no witness, now I'm in a bando living with biscuits. And I feeling lost when I read this grab by making a gain no fitness. Neighbours red eye this business, told that heifer to mind her business. All for the grub, we fried and fished it, rubbing my eyes on Christmas.
Flows. I had to wheel it. The flows are too much.
Fifth king, he was on big hits, bust up fifth, but the fifth was his trip. Now I feel like Zach and Cody when I come home, I wanna go lift it. This a all new life in a bando kitchen, liquid turned to biscuit. 6 gave me F, I really was German swerving, I know they witness. Then I'm on a back road, no witness, now I'm in a bando living with biscuits. And I feeling lost when I read this grab by making a gain no fitness. Neighbours red eye this business, told that heifer to mind her business. All for the grub, we fried and fished it, rubbing my eyes on Christmas. I never caught no bando sickness, but I got lost in a box like magic. I was a man from young, I raps from young, and it made man young and erratic. Miss DVT, no rappers, the man them trappers and really slapped it. I only had one manual car when I begged Big Bull to drop me the matic. Remember that day so he was German swerving, I know they witness. Then I'm on a back road, no witness, now I'm in a bando living with biscuits. And I feeling lost when I read this grab by making a gain no fitness. Neighbours red eye this business.
He said making a gain no fitness. I heard it the first time, but it's like it's hitting me again.
German swerving, I know they witness. Then I'm on a back road, no witness, now I'm in a bando living with biscuits. And I feeling lost when I read this grab by making a gain no fitness. Neighbours red eye this business, told that heifer to mind her business. All for the grub, we fried and fished it, rubbing my eyes on Christmas. I never caught no bando sickness, but I got lost in a box like magic. I was a man from young, I raps from young, and it made man young and erratic. Miss DVT, no rappers, the man them trappers and really slapped it. I only had one manual car when I begged Big Bull to drop me the matic. Remember that day so clear when he needed help and his bro departed. Cuz said get out the mud you cunt, I'm stuck with it.
He said when he needed help and his bro departed. Wow.
Eyes on Christmas. I never quite feeling lost when I read this grab by making a gain no fitness. Neighbours red eye this business, told that heifer to mind her business. All for the grub, we fried and fished it, rubbing my eyes on Christmas. I never caught no bando sickness, but I got lost in a box like magic. I was a man from.
And again, I heard it the first time, like really processing. He said lost in a box like magic.
This business, told that heifer to mind her business. All for the grub, we fried and fished it, rubbing my eyes on Christmas. I never caught no bando sickness, but I got lost in a box like magic. I was a man from young, I raps from young, and it made man young and erratic. Miss DVT, no rappers, the man them trappers and really slapped it. I only had one manual car when I begged Big Bull to drop me the matic. Remember that day so clear when he needed.
I only had one manual car, I begged bro to drop me a matic, a different kind of automatic. Jesus Christ.
I caught no bando sickness, but I got lost in a box like magic. I was a man from young, I raps from young, and it made man young and erratic. Miss DVT, no rappers, the man them trappers and really slapped it. I only had one manual car when I begged Big Bull to drop me the matic. Remember that day so clear when he needed help and his bro departed. Cuz said get out the mud you cunt, I'm stuck with the fifth shit started. Now I slap that riding sport, I used to slap cats and I means with bargains. I come up of serving bargains, caught me a shiny rock, no carbon. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone obese and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time.
Flow switch caught me off guard.
When I beg Big Bull to drop me the matic. Remember that day so clear when he needed help and his road departed. Cuz said get out the mud you cunt, I'm stuck with the fifth shit started. Now I slap that riding sport, I used to suck cats and I means with bargains. I come up off serving bargains, caught me a shiny rock, no carbon. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my...
He said, caught me a shiny rock, no carbon. That's the thing with Teeway. Like, the first time you hear a bar, it may not fully hit you, but then you hear it again the second, third, fourth time, and you're just like, did he just say that?
Now I slap that riding sport, I used to suck cats and I means with bargains. I come up off serving bargains, caught me a shiny rock, no carbon. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone obese and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRilla man. Now she telling me TRilla man. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone obese and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRilla man. Now she telling me TRilla man. Junk house living in ruins, I just went through this shit like sewers. Two top in a dirty sock that's hungry, I pop this stick, no screws. 16, 2 hands on a rusty, fuck me, I need me one that's newer. 16, I flew up, I far from Jeddah. Now I'm not, I never meant to let her go, but we're gonna get rich together now. In the country flats with 1,000 smack, I remember tagging up hella bro. And a week up.
That's actually something I like about Teeway's flow. I generally don't like when people try to pack too many syllables into their bars, but I like how he does this thing where he kind of double times on like the last word. So like the way he said dinner time and together now. Like, he's the only person I think I can accept that from. And there may be millions.
Sock that's hungry, I pop this stick, no screws. 16, 2 hands on a rusty, fuck me, I need me one that's newer. 16, I flew up, I far from Jeddah. Now I'm not, I never meant to let her go, but we're gonna get rich together now. In the country flats with 1,000 smack, I remember tagging up hella bro. And a week I'm so much lenger now, all 40, now we weed 2 tenner on. I was 18 chucking them boxes, shout the lug, nothing less than 10 a month. For the social net man, hella loud. Now look how your tracksuit henna run. I got dope ass shifts in my memory, and I don't want that shit in my head back. I got 10, 10, 10 off the 10 man.
The way he switches his flows, it just makes no sense.
That's newer. 16, I flew up, I far from Jeddah. Now I'm not, I never meant to let her go, but we're gonna get rich together now. In the country flats with 1,000 smack, I remember tagging up hella bro. And a week I'm so much lenger now, all 40, now we weed 2 tenner on. I was 18 chucking them boxes, shout the lug, nothing less than 10 a month. For the social net man, hella loud. Now look how your tracksuit henna run. I got dope ass shifts in my memory, and I don't want that shit in my head back. I got 10, 10, 10 off the 10 man, cuz try fuck up my line with dead smack. I was 16 living with SR, 16 running my man back dead smack. Are you switching sides, you are my child? Now you ain't even got no rights now. I'ma cop this jet Christ my style, took big losses to live this lifestyle. I can run through pack like rugby, fuck me, all of the junkies hide me. And when I made man drip like monthly, it's back to country doing up iTalk. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone obese and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRilla man. Now she telling me TRilla man. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone obese and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRilla man. Now she telling me TRilla man.
I'm about to pull back the whole last verse just because.
TRilla man, now she telling me TRilla man. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone obese and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRilla man. Now she telling me TRilla man. Junk house living in ruins, I just went through this shit like sewers. 2 top in a dirty sock.
He said I just went through shit like sewers. That's why I had to wheel back the verse, cause I know he said something.
Dinner time, I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRilla man. Now she telling me TRilla man. Junk house living in ruins, I just went through this shit like sewers. 2 top in a dirty sock that's hungry, I pop this stick, no screws. 16, 2 hands on a rusty, fuck me, I need me one that's newer. 16, I flew up, I far from Jeddah. Now I'm not, I never meant to let her go, but we're gonna get rich together now. In the country flats with 1,000 smack, I remember tagging up hella bro. And a week I'm so much lenger now, all 40, now we weed 2 tenner on. I was 18 chucking them boxes, shout the lug, nothing less than 10 a month. For the social net man, hella loud. Now look how your tracksuit henna run. I got dope ass shifts in my memory, and I don't want that shit in my head back. I got 10, 10, 10 off the 10 man, cuz try fuck up my line with dead smack. I was 16 living with SR, 16 running my man back dead smack.
So I like how he's doing this number scheme where he's going through like the years of like his age, but also like the actual years, like 2014, blah 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 blah. I like the fact that he's using that kind of really consistently in this verse.
In my memory, and I don't want that shit in my head back. I got 10 off the 10 man, cause try fuck up my line with dead smack. I was 16 living with SR, 16 running my man back dead smack. Are you switching sides, you a match out? Now you ain't even got no rights now. I'ma pop this jet cause my style, took big losses to live this lifestyle. I can run true pack like rugby, fuck me, all of the junkies hiding. And when I made man drip like Monfius, back to country doing up iTown. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone no peace and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRL man. Now she telling me TRL man. I know bitches lie and niggas lie. I had to feed my phone for weeks, now my phone no peace and I need a bigger line. Free VNST, we never had no peace, just free school meals at dinner time. I swear she only locked that one time. Now she telling me TRL man. Now she telling me TRL man.
And this sound in the instrumental, it might be off-putting otherwise to me, but something about the way that they used it in this beat, it kind of works out. So in this channel we hold the vowels, that means we're gonna get straight into it. This one falls just below a 9 for me, but I honestly suspect it's gonna be just like Private Ryan, where the first time I heard it, I wasn't really able to fully grasp what made it a good song, but then the more I listened to it, it just kept climbing up further and further and further. This song is definitely not one of Teeway's strongest, I can say that up front. The instrumental is very different. Something about it is just not very Teeway, but I like the divergence from his usual sound, so I do respect the fact that he experimented a little bit more. But with that being said, there really wasn't anything about the instrumental that really made me just want to wheel back the song for the instrumental. You know, songs like Statements, Honda Civ, Private Ryan, they have instrumentals that make you freeze and just make you want to appreciate something about the instrumental. So that's why it falls below a 9. What's also preventing me from giving this one a higher score for replay value is the hook. This isn't one of my favorite hooks from Teeway either, but I do think that it is a good opportunity for me to dial back from having to process all the information in the verse. But I do feel like I was listening to the hook more so just to get ready for the next verse. And I don't think it's a bad song at all. It's just probably going to be one of those where I'm going to keep listening to it and I'm going to be like, nah, I was wilding with that rating. That's usually what happens when I listen to Teeway songs. Like sometimes a song doesn't fully slap and then like 20 listens later, I'm just like, nah. He's on another level. There's really nobody else that I can really compare Teeway's flow to. The closest might be Millions, and the way that they play around with how they place the syllables in their bars. Like they're not the kind to just really keep a really stagnant, basic flow. Like they'll play around with the tempo for how they deliver one particular line in the middle of that line, or in Teeway's case, towards the end of his lines. And then also Teeway has a way of switching up his flows that's really unique to him. To me, like I don't even really fully realize that the flow switched up sometimes until I'm listening and I realize that the whole pattern just switched up, and I'm just like, oh nah, let me play this back. I know I missed something in the midst of that flow transition as well. He says his bars really subtly, and that's why I really like his form of lyricism. He doesn't make his punchline super in your face obvious. Like he just says it really casually. He just keeps going with the narrative, so you don't really get a chance to really feel that punchline that first time around. But overall, my initial impression is that this isn't one of his stronger songs, but I don't know, maybe I'm gonna keep listening to it and my opinion will change. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I got some more reactions coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.
We'll be right back.